Alright, toy fans, this was the week Transformers 5 was out, and I'm pretty sure, like me, you were disappointed too. Even made me question my love of Transformers. So, I've been lazy with making videos again lately, so I thought alright, let's do a Transformers video. Because it got my mind thinking, like, how would I have improved Transformers? What would make this series, what would right the ship? Michael Bay wants big stuff to blow up and explode. Who better than to bring in a big guy like Metroplex? A whole city that transforms. Better yet, how about Fortress Maximus? But I already did a video on this bootleg, so that's all he will be appearing. But I got a encore version from Japan. I got this a few years ago, and I'm sure it was out a few years before that, but this thing couldn't be more than like 7 or 8 years old when it was made. Can't find a copyright on the box because it's all in Godzilla font, but it's a pretty good representation of the old school packaging, just not in English. Boy, was I happy to get this. Paid about $100 for it off eBay. The seller sucked. Took him forever to mail it. Here's the stuff that was inside of the box. Get a little file card. Whatever this is. Some special offer. Sticker sheets. There's an instruction book. God, I needed to do that. To read this thing over. Transforming them for this video took me forever. I think I'm even missing some missiles. But seriously, in every Transformers movie, they trash a city, they blow up, you know, entire continents and stuff. But how about a city that transforms and kicks ass? And that's what we would have with Metroplex. Here he is in his full-on city mode, or more like a battle station, but look at all this stuff. You got like a gun turret up there, building steeple. Realize I put the stickers on upside down. I think the triangle was supposed to go the other way, but like, got guns, more guns, more guns, place for Bumblebee to hang out, and Warpath, and they can even man the guns. Look at that, Bumblebee's manning his guns. Like, the scale is all over the place. That's supposed to be, you know, building tower in the background, and you got a Volkswagen standing right next to it. And he comes with a little mini transformer right there. It's Scamper, and he hides in there, and, well, didn't come out so quick, but it's supposed to shoot out. There's Scamper all transformed with his guns. He can man one of the other turrets. There is another feature on here. You take down one of these towers, it turns into a little tank. The tank's name is Slammer. No wheels under him, but, you know, another cool little feature. And if you want to really get nuts, you start taking off some more pieces. Take all those parts and you make a third robot. 6-gun. Because it's made out of all of his guns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the other parts. Yeah, he kind of sucks, but it's cool that you can make another robot. It feels like you got even more action figures out of one. Let's get it and take a closer look. There's another little room. Another room. Maybe a little garage, a fix-up station for him. Helipad in case you have a Protectabot. Maybe even some GoBots. GoBots would fit on this. Big tower. Another building. Another building. I mean, this thing is awesome. Use all your imagination. Look, missiles. Missile firing system. His head finally went down. But here is battle mode. Some missiles. We got wheels. I mean, the quality of this thing is like spot on with other stuff from that period. It is official, so they probably use the same exact kind of plastics and mold. So I see no quality dip off from this at all. I think this part is like the most boring of the three transformations. Here's a peek from the other side. I am cheating reading some up of the stuff from my Transformers Identification and Price Guide. Imagine this thing rolling in a bunch of Decepticons kicking some ass. There's nothing but guns all over the place. Here's one of the white missiles I was missing. These little missiles fit into these guns and then they shoot off of this, but I don't feel like taking that apart. I want to keep, you know, in case I resell it. Maybe somebody else wants that like that. Behind his legs, he's got all these little storage compartments here and there. I can't really do it while holding the camera too, but I'm going to put all his weapons in there. Well, maybe not that one. Cool. There was the missing missile. It was hidden in here. Boom. Since this is a reissue, I didn't have him back in the day, and I wish I did, but if I did, I definitely know who he would have been fighting. We would have had somebody to fight with Voltron back in the day. Because no Transformer could beat Voltron, because he was twice the size. And so would have the mighty Metroplex. Look at these monsters standing next to Warpath. Speaking of Warpath, look, now he's got a buddy. Another little tank. Thanks to Metroplex. But going back to the beginning, it's like, seriously, Paramount, Michael Bay, whoever the hell, Hasbro, you've got giant freaking city-sized robot who could fight another giant city-sized robot, and they ain't making a live-action Voltron movie. You could have easily wrote a better script with Metroplex. It's not like you can't do it. There was nothing real in the movie. It was all CGI. But how awesome that would have been. I don't know if we're going to get that, because the next movie up to Bumblebee solo, but they already teased the next Transformers, and it looks like shit. I was going to make a video saying, you know, Michael Bay raped my childhood, and I had like a little joke for it, and I was going to hold up the Transformers like, well, where did they touch you? He's like, he touched me here. But I thought that was going to be really lame, and, you know, I didn't want to post a video saying, you know, Michael Bay raped my childhood. Even though none of my friends watch these, you know, the offhand chance that one day somebody will not get the joke. But I just did the joke anyway. I don't know, even if they did put him in a movie, he'd probably look like a big crumpled up piece of foil like the rest of the Transformers though, so it's probably best he wasn't. There are so many pieces on him to lose, it is ridiculous. I mean, the originals going on eBay, it's got to be, you know, an insane amount of money. I imagine there weren't that many of these guys in circulation being, you know, an expensive figure. And of those that were out in circulation, probably half the pieces were lost. So there's got to be a big fight to get all the missing stuff that you need in order to complete your original one. That's why I stay away from that and I go straight to the reissues if the quality's good. Like this guy here. That's a good thing about now. Most classic toys from back in the day have been reissued if they were worth their salt, you know. Mego figures, G.I. Joe figures, Star Wars figures. There's a remake of just about everything. Normally when I track down all these toys I hadn't had, like when I was a little kid, I'll get them, I'll take it out of the box, I'll play with it for like, you know, 15 minutes and I put it on my shelf and I forget that I even owned it. Metroplex, I played with for like a solid week, you know, setting them up, little battle scenes and stuff, putting all my little mini bots on them, comparing them with, you know, my Optimus and all the rest of the stuff. and it was, Metroplex is up there. That's one of my top 10, gets of being an adult toy collector.